The thoughts, views, and comments expressed by the hosts, guests, and callers on Beyond the Headlines are not necessarily those of management, ownership, or production unit of the Verizon Media Group. Beyond the Headlines is a production of ILTV Studios and cannot be reproduced or represented in part or entirety without express written permission of the Verizon Media Group. Beyond the Headlines is the intellectual property of the Verizon Media Group. Copyright 2021.
Coming up tonight, the PLP and FNM on the Family Islands again tonight, rallying supporters 19 days before the general election. And tonight, it's temperature check. We're live in East Grand Bahama, and here in the capital, we pick up where we left off in Pinewood. It's all straight ahead for you this evening. This is Beyond the Headlines. Good evening. I'm Shanique Miller. It's great to have you along this evening. The governing Progressive Liberal Party taking its Choose Progress campaign to the Berry Islands tonight. Meanwhile, the Free National Movement is in North Andros this evening after rallying in South Andros last evening. Danielle Dean is in North Andros at that rally. Danielle, good evening to you, and please give us an idea of the energy of the just what's happening there in North Andros.
Definitely, Shanique. Like you said, I am here at the headquarters in North Andros, and I gotta tell you, it's a much different scene than it was about 40 minutes ago during the 7 p.m. newscast. It was pretty quiet earlier, but then, suddenly there was loud music and a motorcade that brought in scores of supporters for the Free National Movement. Now, as you can see behind me, there's not much activity on stage. Actually, nothing has gone on as yet. We have not had our first speaker of the night. We know that the North Andros candidate, Janice Oliver, is preparing to take the stage first tonight, but then we will be hearing from Dr. Nicholas Fox as well, who kind of briefed me a little bit a few moments ago that he will be tackling conversations on healthcare. We will also have Sir Fred Roll from the Tall Pines constituency, the candidate for the FNM for Tall Pines. We also will be hearing from Leader of the Opposition, Michael Pintard, as well as former candidate for the North Andros and Berry Islands constituency when those two constituencies were still combined, who said he will be touching on the infrastructural progress here on the island and the successes achieved during his tenure as the minister. So the night is looking pretty full. The schedule is looking pretty full. We'll definitely be keeping everyone posted via our social media pages. But for right now, things are looking a lot more lively than they were earlier today. And we will be keeping you guys posted. But reporting for the Beyond the Headlines tonight, I'm Danielle Dean. Back to you at the desk, Shanique.
Danielle, thank you very much. Thank you so much, Danielle Dean, live in North Andros this evening, where the Free National Movement is beginning its rally there in the northern part of Andros. Meanwhile, the Progressive Liberal Party is in Berry Islands tonight. They are rallying after rallying in South Abaco last evening. Devontae Hanna is in the Berry Islands tonight with the latest. Devontae, what is it looking like in the Berry Islands?
Well, Shanique, right now we can tell you that the energy has shifted a bit. Earlier when we came to you out here, it was just a bit empty, but I can tell you that there's a bit of a crowd that has now started to gather here in Bullocks Harbor. At this moment, the Deputy Prime Minister is addressing rally supporters, PLP supporters that is, and he's pushing that message of choose progress. I can tell you actually just now before we hopped on this Zoom call, the Deputy Prime Minister sought to address that post last night that said that he was taking a step back. He said that he's not taking a step back. In fact, he's taking a step for progress, and he's taking that step for progress for the people of Berry Islands and for people across the country. Also, we heard from the current or incumbent member of Parliament for the Berry Islands, that is Leonardo Lightburn. He says that obviously, the PLP has done their work since coming into office. He touted specifically 95% of the roadworks here in the Berry Islands are completed. He said that in the coming week, though, those roadworks that is, will be 100% completed. And I can tell you, Shanique, just from drive here from the airport to this park where we're stationed at, it's about a 5-minute drive. The roads are some of the smoothest that I've ever seen in the country, hands down. I can also tell you that the Member of Parliament for Golden Gates and the Minister of Public Service and Works, Minister Pia Goverolo, she says that there's 0% unemployment here on the ground of the Barry Islands. She says that that is a sign of a growing economy. And of course, we also heard from the candidate, the PLP's candidate for this area, that is Senator Randy Roll. He says, he's going to continue doing his work and he's going to use this platform to do more for the community of Barry Islands. He talked about being from here, his parentage coming from here, and his grandparents being born here in the Barry Islands. And basically he's saying that he's a son of the soil. And he says that he's going to take that same passion that he grew up with from Barry Islands and continuing to visit the island. And he's going to do it for the Bahamian people if they give him a chance. As I mentioned, the Deputy Prime Minister is on stage. In just a few more moments, we're going to hear from the Prime Minister, and that will be it from here, from Bullocks Harbor in the Barry Islands. So right now, reporting from the PLP's rally, their latest rally tonight. I'm Devontae, and I'm going to send it back to you on the desk, Sinead.
Thank you so much, Devontae Hanna, live in the Barry Islands there, where the Progressive Liberal Party is rallying. That constituency is called Bimini and the Barry Islands, and that is where they are in the Barry Islands portion. Of course, a moment ago, you saw the Free National Movement in North Andros there at a rally as well this evening. Well, I'll tell you, there's no feedback on that. There's going to be no opinions on it because we're going to jump right in to temperature check. And so, Temperature Check, of course, is a political series that Beyond the Headlines has introduced as a part of this show to be able to give the temperature, gauge the movement, the activity, the interest, the work, and then the response of that work by residents to those who are vying to be elected. We have done already in excess of 20 constituencies around the country. And in order to kind of make up, because of course you all know it's 19 days away now, so we are doing a few new things, particularly when it comes to Grand Bahama, to be able to get Grand Bahama's voice in there versus the people here speaking for Grand Bahama. And so this evening, please welcome to Temperature Check, this aspect of Beyond the Headlines, Leland Line and Richard Johnson. Gentlemen, good evening to both of you. Welcome to Beyond the Headlines. Of course, it's Temperature Check. And tonight, you all have an opportunity because the team here stopped giving any analysis on Grand Bahama. We stopped. We decided, nope, because you all get a little touchy. So we figured, let's go to y'all and hear what's happening. And so tonight, let's look at the constituency of East Grand Bahama. We know, of course, the incumbent there is Kwesi Thompson. Kwesi Thompson is the Free National Movement's candidate in the East Grand Bahama constituency. He is seeking re-election. Of course, he is, I imagine this may be his third time seeking re-election there in East Grand Bahama.
Second time.
The second time, thank you very much. The second time, I really thought it was third, but there he is. In the center of the screen. Now, to the right of your screen is Dr. Monique Pratt. Dr. Monique Pratt is the Progressive Liberal Party's candidate in the East Grand Bahama constituency. And then first on the screen is the Coalition of Independents, Dexter Edwards, the coalition's candidate in East Grand Bahama. So, Gentlemen, let's jump in. Let's get right in. We have to quickly get through this. Richard and Leland, please, what do you all know about the COI's candidate, Dexter Edwards? How is he showing up in East Grand Bahama? What is the reception to him in East Grand Bahama? And how is he resonating?
Well, Shanique, I don't even know him. So I can't tell you nothing about the individual. I don't know him. I believe he's a brother. They said he's a brother of a former candidate, but I don't know the individual. So I can't speak specifically to him. I don't know him.
Leland, what can you tell us about Dexter Edwards?
He seemed to be kind of late out the gate in terms of getting his messaging out. I've called a few persons and checked in the community, but again, there's nothing substantial that's there that can say that he started since the campaign.
Okay, let's move forward. Now, Richard and Leland, let's look at the PLP's candidate, Dr. Monique Pratt. What is it that we know about Dr. Monique Pratt? How has she been showing up in what is considered an F&M stronghold, East Grand Bahama, and what is the response like to her?
So, Shanique, I can tell you because, they would have had two individuals who would have spent some 34 months or some 2 years, etc., on the ground, right? That would have been Senator Turner, and that would have been Eddie Warren, the second, who was actually in Marco City. So you would have had persons who were on the ground prior to the election being called. And so Dr. Monty Pratt came in there, I guess, 6 weeks now or 8 weeks now, thereabouts. And I can tell you, Shanique, it's fascinating to see how well that she had been able to get on the ground. I want to say thank you to Senator Turner and to Mr. Eddie Warren, who I believe have softened the ground for Dr. Monty Pratt, given the fact that they was beating the pavement on behalf of the Progressive Liberal Party. So they did a lot of work on the party's behalf, and so I think she's just moving into that. Obviously, as a known doctor on the island, well known, she's well spoken for. She's family oriented in that constituency. She lives in East Grand Bahama. I'm impressed with her performance thus far, and I believe Kwesi Thompson is going to be sent home this time around.
Leland, what can you tell us about Dr. Monique Pratt?
She has an uphill battle, like Richard mentioned. Other candidates have spent time in the community, and she's trying to catch up, for lack of a better word. And so the issue that I think she's facing, based on what I've heard from the community, is that when you're coming to an area like East Grand Bahama, you have to do what the FNM has been so successful of doing. You have to knock on every door. You can't be selective. You have to, regardless of who you believe might be a stronghold or who you might believe might be a supporter of the Free National Movement, you have to go door to door because you're now a new candidate. You might be the change that can bring someone over. But unfortunately, she hasn't been able to do that so far. And so a lot of PRPs are still upset with the switch.
So you're saying, Leland, you're saying that Dr. Pratt is not going through and every hook, nook and cranny and every corner of East Grand Bahama?
From my experience, she's skipping. She's known FNMs or homes who they believe to be FNMs. She's not targeting. And so that right there is a misstep on her behalf as a new candidate coming to the community. And so she has, in the next few weeks, she has to be able to do that.
1 second, Richard, 1 second.
Yeah.
Please, because my view on that is that can be said about Kwesi Thompson.
Well, we ain't reached there yet, Richard. We ain't reached there yet. No, you need.
And so, Shanique, if I could finish.
Wait, Richard, hold on. Richard, let Leland wrap up his comment. I need y'all because this can be tight. I can bring you all next week. I have to come back to you all next week, but not on East Grand Bahama. Wrap up, Leland.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
So she just has to make an appeal to everyone as she comes into the community. And some of the mistakes that she's made so far, like the Crown Land mention and these things, she has to clean that up and continue to hit the ground. And that way she'll see a better footing. But as of now, she does not have a good start.
Richard, Leland is saying that Dr. Pratt doesn't have a good start, and he mentioned something about the Crown Land and something that she's doing in terms of that.
Well, Shanique, again, the Hurricane Dorian has decimated that part of Grand Bahama. And obviously, we will go to that second segment reference to Leland's man of business, where he has been abysmal failure. But the facts are this. She was not in East Grand Bahama. You would have had two individuals who were already beating the pavement prior to her getting the nomination. And so again, let's be fair. Not every candidates are not going to see every constituent. They're not going to see every constituent. And as you know, Shanique,
Well, Richard, the candidate should try and get to as many as possible.
And if you're going to come on the street, Shanique,
gentlemen, I know y'all the headheads. Y'all gonna butt heads right there, and I want the two of y'all next week. I ain't lying. Y'all good for Grand Bahama. I love to hear this. So then, with all that energy, I know you in Grand Bahama, Richard. I know. That's why I say we coming from Grand Bahama.
I live in East Grand Bahama.
So Leland. Leland, let's start with you. Leland and Richard, shut up. Shut the hell up. And Leland, you speak up now. Leland, let's talk about the incumbent in East Grand Bahama, Kwesi Thompson, seeking re-election. How has he shown up in East Grand Bahama?
I will start by saying, been working, still working. That's the motto of Crazy. You don't have to take my words for it. You can check his social media platform. Crazy has spent a number of hours and time in the community meeting all residents, PLP generals, F&M generals, COI generals, everyone. And not only meeting them, he's been able to touch so much of the community in terms of the small home repairs and the vouchers. And of course, everyone knows he's an opposition MP.
Yes,
and so
thank
we're
you.
not looking...
Leland, thank you. Leland, believe me, next week we'll have more time. Richard, jump in. How was Crazy Thompson showing up and representing East Grand Bahama this term?
I don't want Leland to use that opposition MP as a scapegoat. Crazy Thompson was the substantial minister for finance at one point on this island of Grand Bahama. And he has been derelict in his duties. I believe that the fact that the F&M has hold on to East Grand Bahama more than 40 years, Shanique, and I want you to come to Grand Bahama, go to East Grand Bahama. They have been a colossal failure, particularly Crazy Thompson, East Grand Bahama, because again, you're talking about the lack thereof. No banking, no gas station, no food.
If I can respond quickly before the time is gone.
Because again, he has failed.
A lot of the issues that East Grand Bahama is facing.
Let me make the point. Dr. Monique Pratt has been able, Shanique, to pull over a lot of F&Ms to the PLP because the
Same as Crazy.
Yes.
But gentlemen,
here's one question. Gentlemen, Richard and Leland, where is East Grand Bahama leaning right now? I guess it's two people. What can I say?
PLP.
A lot of the issues that East Grand Bahama has started from
Gentlemen, you both are incredible. Leland and Richard and Leland, you both are amazing. I want y'all back every night until election. Tell you the truth. We got more Grand Bahama constituencies to talk about, and I can call on the two of them to talk about it. Listen, Temperature Check is back with Pinewood when we come back right after this break. Stay close.
Vibes is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the vibes back. At BTC, we understand your vibes because we live it. That's why we are dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You are at the heart of everything we do. Our commitment is to keep your vibes flowing, no matter what.
Foreign commercial banks have been closing across our islands. For thousands of Bahamians, our country's post office savings banks are a lifeline, providing safe and secure banking. But Michael Pintard says,
we will abolish the bank through the post office system.
That's a risk Bahamians can't afford. That's why the Prime Minister is making post office savings banks stronger to protect Bahamian families and small businesses who rely on them.
Got that crispy onions crunch, take a bite, it's a smile. Sweet onion sauce drip, happy running down my side. Pepper jack cheese, bring a little playful wow. Burrito bun soft like a cloud on this ride. Oh, let's get chicken with it. Hey, taste the sweet side of things. Every single bite, so litty. Got my whole crew doing their thing. Crispy onions, sweet onion sauce, pepper jack cheese, going off. Burrito bun, sitting pretty.
KFC, it's finger-licking good.
Everyone hates a dead cow battery. Why not get a battery that lasts and has a 12-month warranty and is only $64.50? Intercontinental batteries are made with German technology, compatible with Japanese, US, and European vehicles, and adapts to warm climates.
All right, good to go.
These batteries are high quality, affordable, innovative, and only available at AID. Visit us online or WhatsApp us at 427-0026. AID, all you really need and more.
Captain Cash & Go, viral videos have shown you using what is said to be super speed to deliver cash to citizens around the world. Can you explain this?
Those people are simply taking advantage of Cash & Go's Cash Now money lending service, our easy-to-use money lending portal.
How does it work?
Well, you simply enter your information along with a recent payslip, a picture of your ID, and then select your loan amount and the repayment term. We review it as soon as possible. And then once approved, we could have your cash delivered to your mobile wallet, or we could send it directly to a bank of your choosing. Any more questions?
No. Thanks, Cash & Go, man.
It's Captain Cash & Go.
It used to be when one line faulted, the whole neighborhood went dark. Now, this device sends a pulse, finds the problem, and reroutes power, so more homes stay connected. Upgrades like this one are reducing outages and transforming our grid, making it stronger and smarter. That means more reliable power, lower operating costs, and lower bills. Instead of short-term patches or temporary fixes, we're building a modern new grid.
This segment is brought to you by EV Motors Fleet Sales Division. For 2026 commercial vehicles, call 821-2403 today.
Welcome back to Beyond the Headlines. It is temperature check. We had a very emotive temperature check from Grand Bahama. Speaking on the constituency of East Grand Bahama, and we will do that again next week because we're going to let Grand Bahamians call it and assess it and give analysis on the constituencies there. And so let's move forward now. Back here in the capital, Pinewood. We started last evening, but we barely got through it before I had to wrap up. And so let us just now roll this out officially and get this done properly. Here are the three candidates in the Pinewood constituency. To your left, from left to right, the incumbent, Miles LaRota. In the center is the Coalition of Independence leader and its candidate, Lincoln Bain. On the right of your screen is the Free National Movement's candidate, Denari Roll. And so, just sort of for order's sake, let us then start with the Free National Movement's candidate in the Pinewood constituency, Denari Roll. What is Denari? How is he showing up in Pinewood? Denari is a young man and quite energetic, no stranger to politics, yet first time in frontline politics. Is he resonating? Does he have a good message for Pinewood? What is happening there?
Good evening, Shanique, and good evening, Bahamas. Welcome back to the real temperature check from your crew. I hope, I see Richard down there in Grand Bahama.
Stop, Gabrielle, stop that.
I hope we registered.
No, I need you to stop.
In the right constituency.
No, Gabrielle.
Because he voting golden
No, Gabrielle, I'm telling you this. I need you to stop because they are also my panel and do not trivialize what Grand Bahama brings.
Welcome back.
Or who is a part of the panel in Grand Bahama.
I just saw him in Golden Arm, so I'm just glad to see him over there in Grand Bahama. So, you know, I just glad to see him now in Grand Bahama.
Talk about Pinewood.
Glad to see him in Grand Bahama.
Mr. Roll, who is on leave from his government job, water and sewage. She's on leave to be a part of this campaign, 2026. To my knowledge, he has been on the ground for over 2 years, expressing interest in the Pinewood constituency. Now he's the ratified candidate. He has been actively involved with youth movements, the school, visiting school. I think he had involvement in Junkanoo, bringing the youths into Junkanoo, school visits, church visits. I have here, he digitized over 50 drains. I don't know exactly how you digitize drains, but he's claimed to digitize 50 drains. He's been on talk shows representing his party and, of course, talking about his support and concern for the issues that relates to Pinewood Garden, which is a very peculiar constituency because Pinewood ain't faithful to nobody. Pinewood is one of those parties that swing here and there and everywhere.
Is he resonating? You said you're talking about a lot that he's done. You said over the last 2 years. How is his relationship with?
I think, according to what I've seen with his movement on the ground, he have a lot of the young men and women a part of his campaign, and it's been developing and growing. So I believe over the 2 years, he's made real connection, and he is one to be watched.
One to watch.
Yes.
Now, Gabrielle, can we talk about Denari Roll?
Yes, Shanique. Anything for you, darling. Now down to Denari Roll in Pinewood. You know, I was down there in Pinewood. I go, Shanique, I say, girl, I gotta come here. You might have a little spot here in Pinewood. So a little knock. Listen, and you know, we did our little straw poll down there, as we usually do, and I am fully cognizant, fully cognizant. It's just a little bit of comedic relief. Everything doesn't have to be so. You have to stick on top of it, please.
Do not attack us. You don't get along with certain people, and don't bring that back here.
So, Shanique, as we were getting back to you, Pinewood is definitely in love with the young fella. Especially, I found that a lot of young people, I was able to stop by one of the parks and talk to some of them that were over the age of 18, and they let me know that Denari comes there and he does this basketball thing on Monday evenings with them. So he gets on the court, they have these conversations about national issues, community issues, and he shoots some hoops. He's down to earth.
So he shows up like one of the boys.
He shows up like one of the boys, and it's really connecting. You know, in a time where a lot of young people are feeling disconnected from the process, he is actually, as Peggy mentioned, picking up a lot of them, especially with his cultural ties in Junkanoo, the school visits. He is reaching a lot of the voters that we thought would not be showing up in this election. He's doing a great job, as well as some of the seniors said that they wanted to give the young boy, they call it the young guy, a chance, because they feel like he has a lot of good ideas, including one of his plans. Peggy talked about the water, the drainage system. Yes. Denari has some technical skills from working in the water and sewage, and he's presented a plan as well as he moves through the community to assist Pinewood in the flooding, in the chronic flood. You know, boy, Denari, the people say if you could do this, they may never move you from Pinewood if they give you a chance.
Oh, shoots.
Yes. Good evening, Shanique. Good evening, colleagues, and good evening, Bahamas. Yeah, so Denari is a young man. I think he's one of the youngest candidates on any of the slates this election cycle. Okay. And Denari is not only being young, has attracted a lot of young voters and people to him, but the fact that he has the combination of the gift of gab and the natural charisma, and he is very approachable, and people just really like him, and he resonates because he's very genuine. But the young man also has plans. He actually wants to make an impact not only on the community but on the nation, and this young man is purpose-driven in that regard. So in addition to some of the things Peggy said, he's introduced some entrepreneurial support like small grants assistance. He's established a community skills bank, and he's been promoting some local businesses there that are owned by young people and others in the community. He's already started a prayer and prayers community breakfast in conjunction with several Pinewood churches. And he's also done clearing of abandoned and overgrown lots, as well as I saw on his social media where there was he placed garbage dumpsters strategically in certain polling divisions so that the trash could be removed and some of that blight and stuff, you know, to give people a better feeling about their community. And
yes,
so
Howard?
There's so many other things, but he is also on the ground. He is on the ground covering the constituency, moving around with his team, and it appears as if he is resonating. And if he could fix some of those things Gabby is talking about, he's going to be in good shape.
Howard, well, I'll start with you. Let's now move on to the Coalition of Independence leader and candidate Lincoln Bain.
Yeah, Lincoln Bain has been in the Pinewood community for an umpteen amount of years. I remember when I was a first-time prospective candidate seeking the nomination for Central and South Eleuthera all the way back in 2012. Lincoln was in the Free National Movement seeking to run in Pinewood on the F&M's ticket. And since that time, Lincoln has also ran in Pinewood for the DNA. I don't know if he's ran as an independent there, but I'm sure he's run for the DNA. And now this is going to be his second time running for the coalition. Now, Shanique, Lincoln got over 600, he got 641 votes, I believe, last election in the 2021 general election. And that was 19, almost 20% of the votes. So Lincoln got his deposit back. Okay, 641 votes was not a small number of votes. And why am I saying that? Because Lincoln has stayed in that community, despite what people think about him. He's been moving around, working and doing some stuff. But I believe that Lincoln's strategic place in Pinewood, despite what many people would say, is being that of a kingmaker. Lincoln will get some votes, and I believe that Lincoln will help either Miles LaRota or Denari Roll to win, or he will help Miles LaRota or Denari Roll to lose.
Gabrielle, Lincoln Bain?
Lincoln Brown.
I was trying to figure out, Lord, stop it, Peggy. You just tell me behave. Lincoln Bean. Lincoln Bean is here. Okay, so Lincoln Bean in the Pinewood constituency. Lincoln Bean, when I moved around, and I want for the viewers' consideration, I want you guys to know that I take time and I go and I literally drive into these constituencies. These are not my opinions. Some of the people even tell me I could call their names on the show, but I try not to do that. And let you know that they're registered and they live so-and-so and all this. So I did my little straw poll where I stop and I talk to people. They are concerned that the Coalition of Independence leader has been so busy everywhere with every other candidate protesting this, protesting that, that he is not as forward-facing on the issues that Pinewood, the area that he's seeking to represent, is facing. Stay with me here. They are saying that while he is fighting for everyone else, there are still major issues that they wish that he would be bringing to the forefront that Pinewood is facing. We've seen it before as he moved through when he first emerged advocating for Pinewood, but Pinewood has kind of taken a backseat in their opinion as he is...
What are some of the things they want brought to the forefront?
Some of the things they want brought to the forefront: flooding, a lot of the infrastructural road issues, all of that stuff. The parks, cleaning, entrepreneurial, the opportunities for Pinewood residents, all of these things. So they feel like Lincoln Bean is falling down on his duty to Pinewood first, because before you can be leader or opposition leader, whatever it is that he is aspiring to be, you must first win your seat. And it starts by winning the place where you nominated from. Also today, I saw some posts circulating around. I haven't been able to confirm or deny what's happening with Lincoln in terms of a court battle that they may be concerned about. That was in the newspapers for some weeks and from some time. Members want to know, has that been cleared up? How have you dealt with the lady, and are you moving on from that? So I want to ask some things. He was live the other day. He said
the people saw being around, being around with all that.
The people just want to know, where's his focus? It is shifting from so many things. He's there and worrying about what's happening in Fort Charlotte. They want him to bring his focus back to Pinewood.
Peggy, what were you able to find out?
Looking over Lincoln's social media footprints, support a lot of what Gabby is saying. The number 641 is the number Lincoln have to either maintain, beat, or it will fall behind. According to his Facebook presence, like Gabby and all of us know that Lincoln Bain, even running the by-election in Grand Bahama, he's been everywhere, but there is claim that he is a resident, was there, the second house in one of the areas of Pinewood, will not keep him if his presence is elsewhere. Last election, probably one of the things that helped the 641 number is Lincoln ran a food program through during the campaign. We was feeding people, and it was very helpful, and so that was reflected in its results. But this time, Lincoln fall off bad in Pinewood, very bad. So I doubt he reached this number.
So then, you all, let's move to the incumbent, the Progressive Liberal Party's candidate, Miles LaRota. How is Miles LaRota looking? What has this term been like for him in terms of representation, and what is the response to him moving through the constituency right now in this election cycle? Howard, jump in quickly.
Yeah, Miles has been moving through the constituency. I understand that he's been bringing some of the social services to bear from his ministry to help a lot of the residents in his constituency. And then he announced plans for a $20 million drainage project to address the constituency's long-standing flooding issues. Gabby talked about that, some of the road works and other infrastructural issues. So Miles has been on the ground. He had a strong following when he went out to nominate the other day. His people were there and they seemed excited. So we just have to see what's going to happen.
Miles LaRota never left the ground after being elected 2021. His presence walking the area has been consistent in Pinewood Gardens. His team has been well established. I passed there last week before nomination day, and it's like a fair, the people in and out collecting their items. So Miles Monroe has held his own, using the traditional events, back to school, blah, blah, blah. He's done it all. And so the challenge for each person who were members of parliament for Pinewood is the switch. And the switch is normally based on the flooding in Pinewood.
The flooding issue.
Yes.
Gabrielle?
A lot of persons are saying that Miles wasn't able to address some of the major infrastructural issues that they had, that he campaigned on coming into office. So that's going to be a big concern for him moving into whether he's going to be re-elected, if he could get a vote of confidence from them one more time to try again in terms of the Pinewood Garden seat.
Now, Peggy Gabrielle Howard, right now tonight, 19 days before the general election, where does Pinewood lean? PLP, F&M, COI?
I'm going to say too close.
I think Pinewood is too close to call.
Pinewood is a toss-up.
Everybody, so I'll tell you, wow, Pinewood is the seat to watch. One of the seats to watch. All three of them agreed for the first time, I think. They each say Pinewood constituency is too close to call.
Yes.
I tell you, y'all enjoy. By the way, thank you all so much for watching Temperature Check, for enjoying it, for giving me your feedback, and even giving the panelists your feedback. They truly do the research, get out there and go out and try to find out as much as they can about all of the constituencies, and so I am grateful to them for that. Don't go anywhere. When we come back, Ian Thomas and Direct Marketers joins me at this table after the break.
It used to be when one line faulted, the whole neighborhood went dark. Now, this device sends a pulse, finds the problem, and reroutes power, so more homes stay connected. Upgrades like this one are reducing outages and transforming our grid, making it stronger and smarter. That means more reliable power, lower operating costs, and lower bills. Instead of short-term patches or temporary fixes, we're building a modern new grid.
Play for fun, not for funds.
In the Bahamas, we play hard, but we live smart.
We love a little competition.
A little excitement, a little thrill.
And at Island Luck, gaming is all about entertainment.
Shared moments, celebrating the wins, and enjoying the experience.
The key is simple. Play for fun, not for funds. When you set a budget before you start,
and know your limits, you stay in control.
And when you're in control, the game stays what it's meant to be.
Fun. So play for fun, not for funds.
Must be 18 and over. Island Luck reminds you that it's only a game, so please game responsibly.
Wealth should not only belong to a select few. At InvestStar, we believe the door should be open to everyone. We provide options for planning a better future. Our investment funds are designed to assist you in reaching your long-term financial goals. Let us show you how.
Welcome back to Be on the Headlines. It's good to have you all tuned in. We are going to shift gears and go straight into direct marketers and Ian Thomas. Ian is here this evening to, Ian, I see you have one thing. Now that's quite surprising. One thing on this table. Good evening to you. Welcome to Be on the Headlines.
Thank you so much, Shanique Miller. Happy to see you here.
Good to see you as well.
Look beautiful.
You look handsome. Yeah, I mean,
you serious?
You look clean. You look, yeah.
Our water come back on.
Oh, that's what it, there's a difference.
It was off, yeah.
It's a difference.
I tell you, everywhere I go, people are always talking about you, Shanique Miller. Hey, Ian, I love
thank
you.
them so much before I went to the break, and I'll say thank you again, a huge thank you.
I tell you, whenever Shanique Miller walks in the room, the DJs put on, yeah, you look good, you know. Jenna Real Degree tell you so. We love. Oh boy, Shanique, they love you, boy. Hey, listen here, man. I got to start this off with. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ian Thomas, and I'm here from Direct Marketers. Direct Marketers is a marketing company where we specialize in radio, TV, print, social media, and e-blast. So if you have a business or a business idea and you want to know how viable it is, please feel free to give me a call at 552-0212. 552-0212. That's 552-0212. That's 552-0212. Ladies and gentlemen, Gabby is here. She's making me laugh.
Listen.
I don't know why Gabby ain't going. Gabby, why you going with Peggy?
Listen,
there you go. Right there. Yeah, that's right. Look at Gabby. Hey, listen here, the camera there. I didn't know Gabby could do the Duddy wine mixed with the Osman Scabby mixed with the leg left up.
Yeah, Shadi, thanks
y'all
for that
is
one.
get wicked, boy.
We don't
I
play,
tell you, yeah.
Look
at that, Shanique, look at that. That's my mom calling. She called. I don't know why she called. She like you so much.
He is live.
She was at one of them campaign office, and she's be telling the people, I gotta go and go see what Shanique. I telling you, the people that say, Ian, come get you, because she says she gotta run and watch Shanique.
Yes, no, listen, I don't know if she's a Thomas or not, but
well, she's a Maynard.
Miss Maynard, excellent. Hello to you, good evening. I wish you all the health and long life.
Yeah, man. So I gotta jump straight into this. Listen, so staying on politics, I heard you guys talking, you know, I'm out there, but a lot of candidates call me all the time and say, Ian, I need you to do this for me and everything. Although I may not live in Southern Shores, there's one thing that's undeniable, Shanique Miller. The word on the street is Denley Penn Mackey is the people's choice. And, you know, she's called me and she and I speak extensively. And I can surely understand why so many residents feel this way. Denley isn't just a name on the ballot. She's someone that I've known and trusted for a very long time, and I respect her highly. I've known her for about 20 years. Our children went to school together, so that's a wonderful thing. We went to school. They went to school together, and she's been a client of mine for those same 20 years that we've had a friendship, and we have memories and moments that reveal who she truly is to the core. So I've watched how she's interacts with her family and her friends and how she carries herself with the strength and grace. And I admire the powerful support system that she has with her husband, who stands firmly behind her and allows her just to be herself. You know, you just do what you have to do and I'm going to be here to support you. And that's what I like about that relationship. Besides all of that, what she was mostly important, what she mostly wanted me to tell the people is that when she put herself forward in this race, it's not just about politics. This is about purpose, she says. Denley will tell you herself that she, everything that she is right now is because of a strong faith. She has a strong faith, and God has been good to her, and now she feels the calling to give back in a greater scale. So she's tired of all the talk, and she's ready for action. Because Southern Shores, she says, deserves a representative who doesn't just promise, but shows up and already has a plan, and her vision is strictly clear, so clear. She wants to empower the people economically, remove unnecessary barriers, holding families back, and create real opportunities for growth and independence. She also believes that the next generation, she wants to rise them up as young entrepreneurs, thinkers, and leaders, and encourages them, all of them, to embrace education and innovation. And I'm telling you that she's a real strong believer of that, ladies and gentlemen. This includes taking advantage of all the tools that's available to them, like artificial intelligence, so they're not left behind in this rapidly changing world. She promises that progress and opportunity will not be just for one, but it's going to be for all. And that also comes with responsibility. Interacting with young people, she reminds them to respect themselves, respect their community, and keep their surroundings clean, All of this is a building block for a successful person. And this is why she's making the final plea to the residents of Southern Shore to join forces with her and give her the support she needs to make that much needed difference. So if you're a constituent of Southern Shores and you believe that you deserve more, if you also believe that your family deserves better and you believe that Southern Shore can rise to its full potential, then the choice is clear, she says. She wants you guys to stand with her, and she promised to give you the full representation that's been long overdue. And if you want to learn more about Ms. Denley Penn Mackey, you can check out her Facebook page, and you can give her the constituency a call at 823-2939. That's 823-2939, 823-2939. Because I hear you guys talking here all the time, and you do your breakdown. What's the proper name of it again?
The segment?
Yeah, the segment.
Temperature check.
Temperature check.
Yes.
That's correct.
And
yes,
we've done Southern Shores.
You've done Southern Shores, yeah. I heard you,
yeah.
because sometimes when I listen, I call them, because I'm friends, and just like you, sometimes you might not be friends, but you know these individuals.
Oh, obviously,
yeah,
yes.
And I have relationships with all these people on different sides of the political realm. So,
yes.
I have relationships with these individuals, and Denley's a good friend of mine for, like I said, many years. I'm going to go back and talk about another candidate in a little bit, but I got to tell you about Little General. I haven't spoken about Little General now for, I was saying little. I don't know, Bahamian. Little General. Little General is right. You know where they're located, right?
Absolutely.
Where they're located?
That's East Street.
Street.
Yeah.
South.
That's right.
East Street South. That's my boy Damien. So Little General convenience store has been a staple in the Bahamas for years. They're located, just like I said, on East Street South. They got the best prices on everything you need for for your baby, like baby food and washing detergent for newborns. They got top brands like Huggies and Pampers to keep your little ones dry and comfortable. And if you need snacks for school or even to take to work, like a lot of people do, Little General has the best prices on chips, drinks, and Lunchables. Plus, you'll save big on Capri Sun, Gatorade, and Vitamals to keep you nice and hydrated. Now, if you want to keep your house nice and clean, they got disinfectants, washing powder, and top-of-the-line bleach. And when it comes to meats, nobody has the best prices than Little General on the freshest chicken, leg quarters, wings, turkey portions, lamb chop, pork chop, and steak. They also have an extensive line of hair and beauty supplies to keep you looking and smelling beautiful, just like Miss Shanique. Shanique, you go to Little General sometime and get your stuff. Because you smell so good, yeah.
Yes.
Right. So you can go down and get all those things down there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And if your child has a school project, then you can go over to the Little General and you can find those school supplies that they need to get those great grades up. So why are you still paying crazy prices, they say? Go check out Little General. Avoid those big stores, they said. Don't go to them big stores. Go to Little General, and they want to let you know they are going to let your money go further. It's going to be easy on your wallet. Also remember, they're open up 11 p.m. until 11 p.m. They're closed on Saturdays.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies and gentlemen, they close on Saturdays, but they open up on Sundays. And also, I just want to let you, they want to let you guys know that they are family owned and operated. And if you want to go check them out, you can go and check them out, and you can shop online. That's what I like about them.
Nice.
You can go to shop.littlegenerals.com. You can shop online, add things to your mobile app cart, and you can check out, and I guess one of the delivery companies will drop it off to you. You can pick up in store, and you Family Island customers, you guys are not left out. You can shop at Little General also, and they deliver to the boat 24/7. You can get your things no matter what island you're on. Hey, I own this camera over here. Yeah, that's good, man.
You.
So go check out Little General and see everything down there. Charms Reloaded. I talked about Charms before. The food is really good. Charms Reloaded is the ultimate adult playground, restaurant, bar, and lounge. It's located 6th Terrace on Madera Street, right next to Donald's Furniture. They open up 7 days a week from 12 noon to 4 a.m. That's late now. Well, that's early, whatever you want to look at it. Trust me, you've never had so much great tasting food. Everything on the menu, like I said, was a perfect 10. And a couple of months back, they created an event for me. And I told the proprietor, the proprietor, Mr. Ryan, I can call his last name, that the guests are still raving about the food. They love the food that they prepared. You know, I had some friends in from the United States and from Canada, and they was like, Ian, who did this food? And I was like, Charms. And they was like, man, this is really, really good. I'm going to give the phone number right now. The phone number is 677-3992. 677-3992. 677-3992. The most delicious, authentic Bahamian food, and the atmosphere at Charms is just so much fun. They've got live entertainment for the grown folks. that will have you coming back for more and more. Every time I have guests come in town, they say, Ian, let's go to Charms, man.
Your guests tell you they won't
They
go to
won't
Charms?
go to Charms, man. They have the most beautiful women at Charms, and they go there, and I say, you guys ain't finished coming to Charms yet? They say, no, we can stay until the place closed down. They love Charms, boy. Shanique, we got to go to Charms sometime.
You, me, and Gabrielle.
Yeah, me, you and Gabrielle. Gabrielle put on a little pom-pom shorts.
Yeah. We need to have Peggy there too.
I can jump on my bike and Gabrielle be on the back of the bike. Ian, lift it, man, lift it.
Great idea. So we can do.
Yeah, man. But this is the new thing that they said, Ian, let the people know now. Good. Let the people know that on Fridays you can enjoy happy hour. Happy hour is such a big success that they had to extend it, usually from 3 to 8 p.m. Now they're open until 10 p.m. So you want to go there and check out happy hour this weekend, ladies and gentlemen. They got everything from all the sauces and all of the pastas and everything down there. So much food. I love to get my oxtail and my curry chicken from there. Great food right there at Charms. Give me a call. I'm going to try to let someone win a lunch on me at Charms. My number right there, 5520212. Send me a WhatsApp and tell me why you want to go to Charms and taste all the wonderful food that they have over there and have yourself a good time. Mm-hmm. Speaking about food, Bella's Signature Suite and Restaurant. Ever since I brought them on, they said, Ian, the response from Shanique's show, well, Beyond the Headlines, Shanique Miller's show, is just incredible. You keep that place rocking and rolling. You driven past?
It is
you drive past?
No, I mean, the thing is, it's sort of right in the center of things, but yet it feels like its own destination. It is so lovely.
When you walk inside, if I was to blindfold you and just put you inside there, you would be
wouldn't know where you are.
I can't believe this is that. Let me tell you where Bella's Signature Suites is. It's located on Soldier Road North, just off Prince Charles. So if you're on the light, on Prince Charles and Soldier Road Light, you're going to take a right on Soldier Road like you're heading towards Woodlawn, so that's north. But before you reach Woodlawn, you're going to see the big two-story buildings right there on the left-hand side. That's Bella's Signature Suites and Restaurant. Like I said, wonderful rooms. Absolutely gorgeous rooms, and they also have a bar and restaurant. Everyone goes there, and the food is absolutely amazing. And all these people still calling me, and I guess they know I still on this. Let me just jump straight in. You want to do something mind-blowing for your mother, your grandmother, your sister, your wife, or that special woman in your life this Mother's Day? Well, here's a thoughtful suggestion. You want to go this Sunday, May 10th. That's in 2 Sundays, right? 2 Sundays, May 10th, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Your mom, or that special lady in your life, she's going to go enjoy the most spectacular Mother's Day brunch experience ever imaginable. She'll be treated to a 5-course brunch, elegant photography, bottle of apple cider, and a special gift. All of this for an incredibly affordable price of just $185. And wait, there's more. She'll have the opportunity to win a Diamond of the Bella competition, which is a grand prize of a one-night stay at Bella Signature Suites luxury rooms, which accommodates double occupancy. And that's going to be a great prize for her. There's also going to be 3 gifts, gift certificates given away. Best hat, best dress, best shoes. Once again, dress to impress. Go check out Bella Signature Suites. Spaces are limited, but your mom's gonna have a really, really good time. That's for Mother's Day. You wanna learn more about it? Dial 356-3393. 356-3393. That's Bella Signature Suites. Check them out online, www.bellasignaturesuites.net. And she's going to have a really, really good time. And there's a WhatsApp number, 425-1826. 425-1826. That's a great gift for your mom or your grandmother, any special person out there. So, ladies and gentlemen, I encourage you to go there. I hear that music, but I just want to say like 1 or 2 more things. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't leave without telling individuals, if you're still looking for that privacy screen, you got to get it. It's the privacy screen. It's 50 feet long, 6 feet tall. It's $189. It comes in that beautiful dark green. You're tired of looking in your neighbor's yard. Maybe your neighbor doesn't keep their yard as tidy as you do. Maybe old cars, old washing machine and stuff. You can put that up on the fence. As long as you have a chain link fence, you can put it up there and you can block that out. Give me a call, Ian Thomas, direct market. It's 552-0212. Get that privacy screen, $189, 50 feet long, 6 feet tall. Give me a call. Also, you need a DNA test? Call DNA Direct at 324-0665. Get a DNA test for as low as $450. No needles or blood involved. It's just a buccal swab of the inside of the mouth. You get your results back in 7 to 10 business days. You can find out if someone's your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your grandparent, or your grandchild. Call DNA Direct at 324-0665. That's DNA Direct, when knowing the truth matters. And lastly, like Shanique right there, Ian, tell him about the bully pill. Tell him about the bully pill. Okay, Shanique, hold on to your socks.
Yes.
Listen, you want that bully pill, you gotta give me a call. The bully pill is just flying off the shelf. You want that bully pill, ladies and gentlemen. You want to have a beautiful relationship with your partner. You want to give me a call at 552-0212. You're going to get 5 pills for $55. It's all natural. So if you're dealing with any high blood pressure or diabetes, it's not going to affect you. You take the pill, you drink some water, and in half an hour, boom, you're going to have a wonderful, nice, strong erection, you guys. And you're going to make that woman feel so, so good. And like I said, if you guys out there, and some guy out there, you're dating a woman 5, 10, 15 years younger than you, don't make a fool of yourself. You know, you're getting older and stuff like that. Get yourself the bully pill. And like I say, you are gonna be the hardest guy in the neighborhood. Get yourself the bully pill. You know, Shanique, Shanique is loud. Shanique is loud, huh? I say, what rhymes with Rocky Phoenix? Floppy penis. Nobody wants a floppy penis. Get the bully pill. Do something amazing. Shanique Miller, we got to get out of here, man. I had such a great time with you tonight, even though I might have to come back here tomorrow night, you know.
You didn't do the...
I didn't do the other candidate.
Yeah, you did. You had a second politician.
Yeah.
So,
don't worry about that. I might come back tomorrow night.
Well, Ian, it's just... we certainly, of course. Just let us know.
Yes, ma'am.
Listen, Ian Thomas, thank you so much, direct marketers. Always, listen to me, he could cut up, eh? But thank you so much, Ian. Ian Thomas, direct marketers, 5520212, 5520212. Thank you, of course, at the top of tonight's show, Devontae and Danielle from those rallies on the Family Islands. And then, of course, my Grand Bahama panel. Y'all are fantastic. And of course, the panel, y'all know, the one that, shut up, just be quiet. I know, right? All the temperature check panels. Thank you all so much as well. And a huge thank you to all of you for tuning in this evening. I certainly enjoyed having you along. I hope you enjoyed tonight's show. Looking forward to seeing you right back here tomorrow evening for the entire Beyond the Headlines team. I'm Shanique Miller. Make it a great evening, everyone.